Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 7 of Robbie T interviews. My guest today is Clarke High School baseball player and West Virginia baseball commit, Mr. Tyler Kotz. Tyler, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. How are you and your family doing during these crazy times?
We're all doing pretty good. We're all healthy. That's really the only thing we have to worry about right now.
Yep,
Not much else to do, but we're able to spend time with each other. Everyone's happy, everyone's healthy, so we're all doing good. How about you guys?
same. Unable to do stuff outside the house, but, and bored. So that's the least of our worries, as long as everyone's healthy,
Yeah.
that's what matters. You doing anything fun to pass the time?
Um, Basically just video games, hanging out with my family, and playing baseball. So,
Nice combination. So, Tyler, when did you first start playing baseball, and who introduced you to the sport?
well, my parents were big on me and my sister playing sports when we were younger. So they introduced me to baseball when I was around 5. I played t-ball for East Meadow. Then it kind of just went on from there. I fell in love with the game and kind of just stuck with it.
How often did you train and play growing up?
Well, I played a few sports, so there wasn't much training involved, but I would say during the spring, I played baseball probably 4 to 5 times a week.
Growing up, was there one coach that had the biggest impact on you? And if there is, why?
Um, I would say probably Coach Abriscato because I went to his camps when I think the first time I went, I was like 10, and he knows more than the game, more about the game than anyone I know. So he taught me a lot, everything I needed to know. And then once you get to high school, he has so many connections with the college level. So he knows how to get you into a school and with a team that would suit you when you get to college.
He's also a great guy, too. I know him. He's awesome.
Great guy, yeah.
Now, of course, I know the pandemic is keeping you away from the fields and all that. But before the pandemic started, and even last year, what was your schedule like in regards to baseball?
Well, during the spring, obviously, we had practices every day. And once we get into season, it was about 3 games a week. Sometimes we had an extra scrimmage. But during the fall, I played travel ball with Team Beast. We went away for a few tournaments, like in Florida, and we had local tournaments. This was every weekend. And then in the winter, usually there was like a 2 month period from November through December where we didn't have any organized practices, but I would make sure I would be able to get out of the house, keep hitting, keep throwing. But then when January came around, we would start winter workouts once a week, and then we would eventually roll back into the spring season.
Wow, busy guy. How are you able to manage school and baseball at the same time?
Um, I honestly think that baseball actually builds a lot of structure. So you can actually base school around baseball and base baseball around school. So you actually get everything done in like good time periods. Actually helps a lot, I think.
Yeah. Uh, when playing the game today, who is one player you idolize and why?
Uh, I would probably say Mike Trout just because he is one of the best players, but he's never in the news for a bad reason. He's very humble. He's a great guy. He makes sure like he teaches a lot of his teammates a lot because he knows a lot about the game. So whenever he sees like a flaw with his teammates, he makes sure to correct that, and he makes everyone around him better. He holds everybody to high standards, including himself. So I kind of just follow that like method. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, when he's done with his career, he will be in the conversation for greatest of all time, I believe. He
100%. Yeah.
he's great. So, like I mentioned before, you played baseball at Clark. What other sports did you play at Clark?
I played volleyball.
Nice. And of course, I'm guessing baseball was your favorite.
Yes, volleyball can be fun, but I baseball. I give everything for baseball. 100%.
What is so appealing about playing baseball for Clark High School?
Uh, just the atmosphere, really. Especially last year, we had a great group of guys. Especially coming in this year, we had most of the same guys, and we find a way to make it fun, but we find a way to win at the same time.
Yeah. Well, talking about winning, you were actually lucky enough to bring Clark a Nassau County championship title, another one to its record books. What was that like?
Uh, that was that was probably winning the county championship was probably the best day of my life because just knowing the amount of work all the guys put in, that was one of the goals we were working towards. And to be able to accomplish it, especially with the family around you,
Yeah,
it was just great.
yeah. I can imagine anybody winning a championship at any level is amazing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your junior season was canceled due to COVID-19. How did this affect you and your team?
Well, this year we were actually, I think this year we were a lot better than last year. And that's pretty hard to say, just mainly because we had 8 out of the 9 guys in the starting lineup come back. Obviously, we were missing a few pitchers, but we were hopefully going to be able to fill those roles. And we had high expectations for ourselves this season, and it's just a shame that we weren't really able to like just play it out. Because I feel like we would have
Yeah.
gone a lot. I feel like we would have gone far this year
Now, before it was canceled, what were your hopes for the season for you and your team?
to win a state championship.
Oh,
Consider it a hope. I think that was our expectation for ourselves.
wow.
Yeah,
That's a high expectation, but you guys could do
it
it.
is.
I watched you play. I watched you play in the playoffs last year, and you guys were legit.
Yeah. If we play how we're capable of playing out, we shouldn't lose to anybody.
Now, fortunately, your senior year at Clarke will be next year, so you will hopefully be able to play. How will you prepare for your senior year as a Ram, and what are your hopes to do as a senior?
Um, I say we just prepare like any other year. Keep it the same. It's nothing different, really. Obviously, there's going to be some new guys. We lose a lot of seniors after this year, but same thing as always. We expect people to step up, take in the roles of people that were left, and basically just play as we always will.
Awesome. I look forward to watching you guys play. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
Also, like I mentioned before, you committed recently to play Division One baseball at West Virginia. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you come about to be a future Mountaineer?
Well, it was kind of in the middle of like the recruiting process for me. I was just sending out video, getting to camps, trying to get myself seen. But West Virginia, that atmosphere that you felt, like there was really no fans when I went there, but you could just feel the atmosphere, like what it would feel like when there is fans there.
Yeah.
And that mixed with the coaching staff, I met some of the players. They all love it, and it just seemed like something I would be able to enjoy. So obviously, they're also a very good program. So to be part of something great and enjoy it at the same time, it's fantastic. It was an easy choice for me.
What will you hope to accomplish in your 4 years at West Virginia, both academically and athletically?
Um, Athletically, definitely, I just want to improve my game. Hopefully, I can bring it to the next level. That, in my mind, is just up to me because I know that if I work hard enough, I can definitely get there. And academically, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing now. Just stay strong, stay in school, just
Yep.
make sure I get through it, but also with flying colors. Like I just want to make sure that I hold myself to high standards with really everything. So I'm just going for the best I can do.
That's the way to do it, my friend. Have you declared a major yet or no?
No, not yet. I'm still deciding between a few, but
You have plenty of time. What are
yeah.
your goals for after college, ultimately?
Um, if I'm looking for a job, I don't really know what job I'm gonna do have yet, but because I don't know my major yet. But my main goal is definitely to make it to professional baseball and then excel in that field. So
That's awesome. I hope I will be seeing you one day in the Mets colors.
I
Are you
don't
a Mets
know.
or Yankee?
I'm actually a Red Sox fan because both my parents grew up in Massachusetts, so they kind of passed that on to me.
All right, I'm a diehard Celtics fan. I respect that.
All right, good, good.
What advice would you give to young athletes aspiring to play at the top level of college sports?
Um, just keep working. Like sometimes, like after a bad game, you could kind of question yourself if you're that hard on yourself. Because I'm very hard on myself when it comes to that. After a bad game, I try to figure out everything I do wrong. You really just have to learn from your mistakes. You can't let yourself get down by your mistakes. You have to learn from them. You have to get better from them. And when it comes to recruiting, get yourself seen, get yourself out there, like make a name for yourself, and eventually people will come.
That's great advice. Thanks, Tyler. So now I'm gonna do what I call the lightning round. I do with every episode. For the following questions, I just want one-word answers. All right.
All right.
All right. Favorite sport other than baseball? Go.
Football.
Ooh, nice. Giants or Jets?
Patriots. I'm a
Okay.
big Boston sports fan.
You like the Celtics then or no?
Yes.
Let's go. Favorite hobby?
Baseball, and if not baseball, video games.
Here's a good one. If you were drafted into the MLB, which you will be, what team would you hope to draft you?
Red Sox.
Nice. Favorite class at Clarke?
I want to say gym, but I'm going to say math.
Nice. Favorite movie?
Black Hawk Down. It's an old war movie. It's one of my favorites.
It's a great one. Favorite musician?
Post Malone. Easy.
Good one. Here's a good one. If you could only take one thing on a trip to the moon, what would you take? And I'll let you. I'll let you. If you want to take a person, I'll allow it.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably. Oh, I'm trying to think. I would say phone, but then you couldn't talk to anybody. I would probably take my dad.
Right.
We have a lot in common. We have a lot to talk about. So.
That's a long trip to the moon. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm kidding. Here's a fan favorite. I've been asking this the last couple of weeks, and people love it. If your life was a movie, what would it be called, and who would play you?
Ooh, that one's a tough one.
And that's multi parts.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. I have trouble with the title, but I'm a big Mark Wahlberg fan, so I would definitely pick Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
But for the title, ooh,
How about what type of movie it would be, like genre, if it's easier for you?
it would probably be like an action movie. 'Cause I love horror movies, but I couldn't see myself in a horror movie.
Yeah, I don't like horror movies either. I like comedy movies, dramas. Yeah, that's one of my speed.
Yeah.
All right, and finally, last question I ask everybody: best interviewer in New York.
No, it's got to be Robbie, 100%.
Thanks, my man. Well, that concludes our interview, Tyler. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing what your future holds. Yeah, what's bright, my friend. I'll be rooting for you.
All right. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. And until next week, I'm Robbie Bible. Take care, everyone.